I'm the Philosophical Bachelor, and I'd like to welcome you back to Xperience the Revolution. Today I'm going to read Chapter 4, Being God. Dasein is ontologically distinguished by the fact that in its very being, that being is an issue for it, wrote Martin Heidegger in Being and Time. Liu laughed. Indeed, little could satisfy him. Even going to space might seem too trivial. I'm a good sport and your proposal is intriguing, he said. In that case, please prepare to enter the Xperience capsule, responded DSB. The capsule was a smooth, shiny white teardrop, large enough to contain a big man. The teardrop, hinged at one end, stood open like a clamshell when empty. Its interior held a long, reclined seat of cushioned red and black leather. The top where the head was positioned was metallic, which would induct signals to stimulate the brain. The president, not even removing his jacket, got in. You have 10 minutes, he said. We have been briefed by your people as such, but please note that the first 5 minutes will be a body and brain scan to calibrate the machine's system to ensure you have a completely immersive experience. Please bear with us. We do hope in future to reduce this initialization time, but for now, 5 minutes is what we need. Liu nodded. The top half of the capsule closed from above. The seat's backrest shifted backwards, tilting his body to a comfortable reclined position. Welcome to the machine, said a voice from around his head. The interior was integrated with a sensor suite to measure the vital signs of its host, with air inlets strategically placed all along the lining of the seat to ensure the body remained cozy. Completely enclosed, the president observed the play of colored lights flitting across his field of view. It gradually reduced in brightness, making him feel as if he was slowly going underwater. He could no longer see outside, though the crew could view him through the one-way glass at the front. Ethereal strains of music masked the whirring of the machine as its sensors scanned the brain and the body of the president. A screen on the control panel displayed the muscular relaxation of the host's body. The combination of light and sound lulled the man into a semi-hypnotic state, preparing him to enter a high state of suggestibility and susceptibility to illusions. The panel indicated that the scan was complete. DSB himself flipped the switch for the simulation to begin. There was no visible change from the outside. The screen, however, showed a flattening of Liu's brainwaves before they began a strange dance as Liu embarked on his experience. A timer started counting down the 5 minutes. The crowd of encore technicians and the president's entourage remained silent for about a minute before they started whispering among themselves. The brainwaves peaked at around 3 minutes, after which its amplitude began declining. In the last 30 seconds, it gradually returned to a flattening similar to the start. The observers had by then, through the glass aperture, seen the tears streaming down the president's face, which made the president's aides worry. Never had they ever seen him show signs of vulnerability, not even at his mother's funeral, and now the man was crying. The time was up. The capsule door released its pressure and opened upwards pneumatically. DSB was standing there at the ready when the president opened his eyes. He stared blankly into the room before coming to his senses. DSB reached out to grasp his hand to help him out. It was then that Liu realized his face was wet. He was now standing upright next to the capsule. Everyone leave the room, he said. I want to talk to DSB alone. All, including DSB's crew, shuffled out. Sir, I just wanted to remind you of your 2 p.m. appointment, said Liu's personal secretary in a muted tone. Liu glanced at his watch and then replied almost in a whisper. Cancel it. I hope you have enjoyed this 4th chapter of Xperience the Revolution. This is my first book-length work of fiction, so thank you for tuning in and giving it a chance. A new chapter will be released every week, so please stay tuned for chapter 5. I will also post the text of each chapter every week on my blog, so if you wish to read along, please find the link in the description. Please leave me a comment, like and subscribe to the Philosophical Bachelor channel, and please share the video so that others may enjoy my book also. Thank you.